Alrighty, here we are. And I figured with Madden announcing the player ratings on July 15th, I'm recording this July 13th. I figured it'd be a great time to predict the rookies' dev traits. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Starting out, by the way, if we skip over any players and I don't acknowledge them, it means I'm predicting they have normal dev. Uh, Starting out at round one, pick one, we have Panthers quarterback Bryce Young, who I believe will be a superstar development player. I think he will be, and this is a bit of a spoiler, the only quarterback who ends up being superstar. Starting out at number two, we have Texans taking CJ Stroud. I think he will be star dev. I don't think he will be superstar, but I do think he will be star dev. Going down to number three, we have the Texans taking Will Anderson Jr. I do believe he will be superstar development, so that makes two superstars so far. I feel like him and Bryce Young are probably two locks in my opinion who should get superstar. And yeah, Colts at number four take Anthony Richardson. I believe he will have star dev. At number five, I believe the Seahawks drafted Devin Witherspoon. I believe he will. I'm going to say superstar with him, but I'm going to say I believe he will be the only superstar cornerback. But I'm going to spoil for pick 17 with Christian Gonzalez. I feel like either him or Devin Witherspoon will have superstar dev. I don't know which one. I feel like they're more likely to give pick number 5 superstar dev. So I'm going to say Devin Witherspoon gets superstar. At number 6, Cardinals take Paris Johnson Jr. I think he's going to have star dev. I think EA is very picky with giving superstar dev to O-linemen, and I feel like they're not going to give a rookie. At number 7, the Raiders take Tyree Wilson. I believe he will have star dev. At number 8, the Falcons take Bijan Robinson. I believe he will have superstar dev. Obviously, people think he's going to be very good. I'm also one of those people. I think EA is going to acknowledge that and give him superstar. At 9, Jalen Carter of the Eagles. He will have star dev in my opinion. Same with Darnell Wright at number 10. Same with Peter Skoronski at number 11. Same with Jahmyr Gibbs at number 12. I don't believe Lucas. I think Lucas Van Ness will be normal. At 14, Broderick Jones, I believe he will be star dev. Will McDonald at 15, I believe he will be normal dev. At 16, Emmanuel Forbes, I believe he will be normal dev. At 17, Christian Gonzalez, I feel like he will be star dev. Jack Campbell at 18, I believe will be normal dev. Kalijah Kancey at 19, I believe he will be star dev. I think they're going to give him that. At 20, Jackson Smith-Njigba, I believe he will be star dev. But if there's one player who I believe is going to be star dev who is most likely to be superstar, it will be Jackson Smith-Njigba. So, going to put that out there. 21, Quentin Johnson. I think he's going to be star dev. 22, Zay Flowers. I think he's going to be star dev. 23, Jordan Addison. I believe he's going to be star dev. Deontay Banks at 24. I believe he's going to be normal dev. Dalton Kincaid at 25, I believe he will be star dev. So just to make that clear, 24, Deontay Banks, I think will be normal. 25, Dalton Kincaid, I believe will be star. 26, Maji Smith, I believe will be normal dev at 27. Antoine Harrison, I believe he will be, if I said, I think he'll be normal, I may have just said Maji Smith will be star dev. I meant to say normal. At 28, Bengals, Myles Murphy, I believe he, for some reason, will be star dev, even though players like Lucas Van Ness and Will McDonald, who went well earlier in the draft, will be normal. Brian Breesy as well, same with him. I believe he will also be star dev compared to guys like Mazi Smith, who we just talked about, and Kalijah Kancey. Nolan Smith at 30, I believe he will be normal dev. At 31, I believe Felix Nduke Uzama, I believe he will be normal dev. And that ends the first round. We're going to go over the second round as well. And I do have one third rounder. Only one, though, who's going to be star dev, in my opinion. 32 Steelers, Joey Porter, I believe he will be star dev. Titans with Will Levis, I believe he will be normal dev. That's a bit of an interesting. Sam Laporta, I believe he will be let me restart from 32. Joey Porter, I believe he will be star dev. Will Levis, normal dev. Sam Laporta, normal dev. I just felt like I messed up Will Levis, so I'm going to go back. Michael Mayer, I believe he will be star dev. Steve Avila, I believe he will be normal. Derek Hall, I believe he will be star dev. That's going to be an interesting one, in my opinion. Matt Berger, I believe he will be normal dev. Jonathan Mingo, I believe he'll be normal dev. Isaiah Foskey, I believe he will be normal dev. BJ Ojolari, normal dev. Luke Musgrave, normal dev. Okay, we're at the point where I'm just going to skip over players until we get to a guy who I believe will be star dev. And, well, there he is. Brian Branch, I believe he will be star dev. And there is one more player. There he is. Cam Smith, I believe he will be star dev as well. I could be missing some players. I don't believe I am. But just in case, we're going to scroll through. Oh, we are. Osiris Torrance, I believe he could be star dev. I think he's going to be normal, but I feel like there's a chance he is star dev. And I don't know where he is. We're going to find him eventually, though. I know who drafted him, though, so. Okay. I don't know where he got drafted. I'm just going to say it. I think it's the kicker, Ryan Moody. He was drafted in the third round. I can't find him anywhere. But I believe, there he is. Or I said Ryan Moody, excuse me. I meant Jake Moody. 49ers kicker Jake Moody, I believe he will be the final player who I am going to be giving a dev trait to. And I believe it will be star dev for a kicker. Why? Because it's EA. I think this is EA we're talking about, all right? They don't know football. Well, let's get that out of the way. They just don't, all right? There's nothing to say about it. But I also feel like it's kind of unfair for a kicker to be drafted in the third round. You know, this is day 2 of the draft. And not be given star dev. I feel like that's going to make people who are going to be using the 49ers in an online league or just a franchise in general pretty upset. Because, you know, they aren't getting as many talented players because their team drafted a kicker. Which, by the way, I feel like Jake Moody, very good pick. I feel like this may be a reach for a kicker, but I feel like he was a very good kicker. So, I think he's going to be great in the NFL. So, let's just get that established. I'm an Ohio State fan. I know a lot about Michigan. And I'm happy this guy is, he's not at Michigan anymore. And I'm happy he's not in the NFC North as a Packers fan as well. So, let's get that settled. Alright, that's going to do it. That's the players I do believe will be superstar and star dev. As you can tell, no X Factors. I don't think EA is probably ever going to do X Factors again. In terms of giving rookies them, I believe the only player they've done that so far with is Chase Young. And I believe they gave like 8 people or so superstar in that as well. So in that thing, so I just feel like EA is becoming a lot more strict with development traits, which is why I believe I only did 4 people or so, maybe 5, who I gave superstar dev trait. Let me scroll back quickly, see if I can find it. And yes, I am using Fan Nation or C.com. I don't know what this is. It was just the first one I found. Got Bryce Young, that's 1. We have Will Anderson, that's 2, and we have Devin Witherspoon, that's 3, and we have Bijan Robinson, that's 4. So yeah, I have 4 players. That's it. Only 4 players, I think. And also, I'm saying it could be Christian Gonzalez instead of Devin Witherspoon. So 4 players being superstar to have. A quarterback makes sense. And let's just get that established. Number 1 pick, it makes sense. The edge rusher, who, in my opinion, was the best player in the draft. I was between him and Jalen Carter for a while. Ended up deciding it was Will Anderson who was the best. I think he easily deserves superstar. Devin Witherspoon, I feel like him or Christian Gonzalez easily deserves superstar. I'm going to go Devin Witherspoon due to where he was drafted. And then Bijan Robinson. Because of the hype around him, I feel like I'm kind of in the hype. I don't think he's going to do as good as people are projecting, but I do think he's going to have a very successful rookie career to the point where he is going to be in rookie of the year conversation. So yeah, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I'll see you guys next time, where I might do a reaction, giving my, or I might do a video reacting to, some of the dev traits, people who I thought, and it's not going to be just reacting to this, position-wise. It's going to be people who I thought were way too high, way too low. So yeah, see you next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.